Hi Libra, how are you? Welcome to your reading. So this is your 2022 predictions for the month of September. Welcome. Don't forget to watch your sun, moon, and rising. You will realize, as I've learned from astrologers, and it turned out to be true, that more often than not, your rising will be the most true reading and the one that will resonate with you the most. As astrologers explain, your rising is what happens in your outer world. So yes, it is important to watch all of them, but mainly your rising. Okay, so Libra, before we begin, I just want to let you know that if you're interested in any of the decks that I use, I always leave their names down in the description box, because a lot of the times you guys ask me, oh, what was that deck that you used in the beginning or towards the end? And for this reason, I always list them in the order that they appear, making it easy for you to find them. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Let's now shuffle the rest of your cards so that we can begin your predictions. I just want to make sure that they're shuffled with your energy before we make a start. Oh, by the way, on the left here are the tarot decks that we will be using, and on the right are your oracle cards. All right, Libra. By the way, I love Libra. So welcome to your reading. Let's take a look at your reading. So you have the moon. Did I say I love Libra? I love Libras. That's what I want to say. So you have the moon. You have the King of Wands. You have the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. Looks like an important month here for you as well, Libra. You have the Page of Voices, which is the Page of Swords. You have the Knight of Cups. You have the Six of Cups. You also have the Queen of Cups, right? You have the Six of Pentacles with material success. Yes, this is a Thoth deck. That's why the definitions for the cards could be a bit different. Right, so these are your tarot decks. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. So you have Venus in Scorpio with secrets. Ooh, okay. You have Athene, the goddess Athene. How interesting. All right. You also have, Libra, a leg up. How about we push these up so you can see them? You have, last but not least, the sheep and blackberry with devotion. So what's going on here, Libra? Let's take a look. So Libra, we can see here, starting off your month, you're meeting someone really interesting. This doesn't have to be a romantic connection. So it could be both. You meeting someone who you're really interested in romantically, or simply meeting someone very interesting. Maybe with all the mystery here, they don't share the same culture, so you have a lot of questions about them, wanting to know them better, or maybe they work in a different field or something of that sort. You're meeting during the month someone who is very interesting, but with the moon, you don't know much about them, but they're definitely intriguing you. They're catching your eye. They come across as very interesting, very charismatic. And here we see that you're keeping your cool, although you really like them. On the other hand, they too see you with the King of Pentacles as someone who's very grounded, someone who is very interesting. And with the Knight of Cups, I'm not surprised, Libra, they find you very attractive, and they find you also to be someone who's very interesting. Someone who exudes beautiful energy. And so we finally see here that although to each other, Libra, you seem to be very mysterious, you seem to be, if this is a romantic interest, both of you seem to be very attractive towards each other, or just simply two people who find each other secretly interesting. On a soul level, Libra, you will find out later that both of you have very similar souls, have very similar inner wisdoms, and have very similar type of emotions or type of way that you view life, Libra. So yeah, a very interesting person. And with the leg up and the Queen of Cups, we see that your connection is taking a step this month, where you're going from maybe not talking to each other much to getting to know each other and having nice, deep, beautiful not super deep, but yeah, but loving conversations together, where you get to find more about each other. You kind of feel, both of you here and there, that you're both interested in knowing each other. And overall, we can see that this connection, perhaps towards the end of the month, is going to lead to a deeper connection with the Six of Pentacles, with material success. Yeah, you will be, towards the end of the month, creating a good bond together. The friendship that you wanted to create from the very beginning when you first saw each other, Libra. So yeah, with the Six of Pentacles and the sheep and blackberry here denoting devotion, we see that this is an interesting connection that will turn into something much deeper later on. Especially with Athene here, Athene. You know, she is the Greek goddess of war, and she was Zeus's favorite daughter, and that's why he gave her the shield. I forgot what this is called, the one you wear around your waist. A buckler, I believe. Yeah. So now having Athene here in this area of your reading is quite significant, because we see that in the beginning both of you are going to be kind of defensive, because Athene has this defensive nature to her. She's not an attacker, but rather a protector. Someone who's courageous, because she was physically in war with the Greeks, fighting off the Trojans, but all in all she's more of a defensor. You see, she's stepping a foot forward with a defensive leg. She's more of a defensive person and not an attacker. So we see this idea that really in the beginning it's going to start off with you shielding yourself, being a bit distant, both of you not showing the other that they like them as much as you do. Both of you will be acting this way, and towards the end of the month you're letting your shields down, and you're both of you embodying the opposite energy. With the sheep here, you're both now very devoted. You follow each other. Maybe you're going to start following each other on social media, and you're going to really have this devoted connection that will turn into something much more significant later on, Libra. So look forward to a very interesting connection this month. Someone who will continue to be interesting to you and you to them, but it's not going to be a smooth beginning, however, but a very exciting one, I will add. All right, so this is the first part of your reading, Libra. Very exciting part of your month. Let's take a look at what else we see going on and happening in your month. So, Libra, you have the Ace of Cups. Ooh, looks like a romantic month for you. I don't know what this is going to do yet, but I kind of have this feeling that it's a month full of excitement with others. Right, so you have the Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man. Before I continue your reading, again, I don't know what this is denoting yet, but joining with the other reading, this person coming into your life will really be making a lot of changes in your life, Libra. Whether this is just a friend or a business partner or a romantic potential partner, they're making changes in your life. Things are changing because of them. Maybe they will be helping you with something in life, or proposing something, who knows, or giving you an idea for something. Right, so you have the Ace of Swords, a lot of aces, a month full of new beginnings, and you have the Knight of Cups. you have the World card. We can see, Libra, with all the aces and the World card, denoting an end of a cycle and a new beginning of a cycle. It's a new beginning that's going slow, but definitely one that's going to shift your world. So this month, Libra, your world, as you know it, is really changing. You're maybe ending a chapter and beginning a new one. You have the Judgment. You're rising above a certain situation, obviously. You have the Queen of Pentacles. And you have the Eight of Pentacles with Prudence. Right. The meanings may vary in this deck because this is a Thoth deck. You have Venus in Cancer with Birth. I'm telling you, there's something new this month. You have Disseminating Waning Water Moon with Commitment. Oh, okay. Right. You also have Chaos and Conflict, and you're rising above that, or as we'll see in the reading now, you have the Hare and Oak with New Opportunities, and that is lining under the Queen of Pentacles. Isn't that interesting? Right, so what do we see here? So Libra, we see something shifting in your work this month. There is some sort of new chapter happening in your life. So this could be you moving to a different team, a new department, being hired by a different company, or simply you starting to, I won't say you starting something out. Here it denotes that you've already started and it is starting to bring you money in. So whichever case your new chapter is describing in your reading, Libra, we do see that this new chapter is bringing in some money into your life. Some new type of, I won't say wealth, it will lead, don't get me wrong, Libra. With the Hare here, this type of money is leading into your future wealth. So in the future, there's a lot of good luck with the acorns in the oak tree, as we can see here. And of course, the hare, the oak, the hare, this is not just a new opportunity that you're gonna like. This is a new opportunity that one thing will lead to another, will bring great wealth into your life. But for now, for this month, you're getting some type of money that is raising your standard from some chaos. So I would say, Libra, you're using the money that's coming in very wisely. You're being prudent here. You're using the money that's coming in perhaps to pay off your commitments, pay off the things that are causing some chaos in your life. Maybe these are debts, paying off your credit cards, or paying off your rent, but just making sure you're paying off all of the things that you wanted to pay previously, and hence really helping you rise your standard of living. Take off worries, the weight of worries off of your shoulders. And with that new money coming in, there is some sort of new life that you're experiencing. We can clearly see it's a new chapter with the Ace of Cups. One, it's a chapter that you will love. You're like, I'm happy this happened to me. It's a new beginning. I'm going to treat it right. We can really see that you're making sure you're treating this new beginning in your life very wisely and making wise judgments, Libra. Good for you. But also with the Ace of Swords, with the Ace of Voices, in conjunction with the Knight of Pentacles, this is also showing me that it is a new exciting beginning, but it's one also that will require some type of new work from you. So maybe you're learning new things. Maybe you're getting acquainted with the type of work that you've been hired to do, or the type of work that comes with this new maybe beginning that you've already started, or the team that you're joining. Yeah, I see that this month you're learning, you're taking a good look at what to do, how things work, and you're slowly getting the hang out of what you need to do and how to make things work well. With the World card, we see that you're this month learning most, if not all of the things that you need to catch up later on to make things work. It's like you're getting the gist of it this month, from beginning to end. This month you're busy learning, getting acquainted with this new beginning, learning how to deal with things, but most importantly, you're being super relieved because it's an end of a tough cycle of chaos, of things that you wanted to pay off, and you're clearing out this money situation where you're slowly paying off your debts, slowly paying off the things that you want, taking care of the things that you wanted to take care of, and later on we see space for other things that you want to do with your finances, Libra. Super interesting, very cool reading, Libra. Very happy with you with this new beginning. All right, so now we saw what may be happening with a special person, whether this is romantic or not. We kind of got a glimpse into what's going on with your work. Let's see what else shows up in your month of September, Libra. So you have the Knight of Cups. Ooh, you have the High Priestess. You have the Empress. Ooh, Libra, you are really shining this month. You have the Seven of Wands. You have the Hierophant. The Star. You have Mercury in Sagittarius. Did we forget that? No, we took it right. You have Mercury in Sagittarius with Discovery. You have, why do we suddenly have a lot of space? Was it always like that? 2, 4, 6. You have the Ace of Swords. And you have the 10 of Cups with perfected success. Let's take into consideration that this took time to happen here, right? Or at least a lag to happen. So we'll take that into consideration. You have Mercury in Sagittarius with Discovery. You have the last quarter waning water moon with Manipulation. Okay, it's right under the Star. Very cool. You have the Fates. What a beautiful card. I'm sorry. Can you not see that? My apologies, Libra. Doing that to you, you loving beauty. My apologies. You have the Lizard and the Pitcher Plant with Stagnation. Ooh, yes, we said there was some sort of lag, right? Okay, so what do we see here for you, Libra? We see, Libra, that especially with the Empress, the Empress, which is you here, you enjoying a new opportunity coming into your life. Or I don't want to say opportunity. I actually want to be more specific and say a new experience happening in your life. With the High Priestess, it's going to be a surprise. But I can give you ideas on what this could be. This is a sort of experience that was otherwise with the Seven of Wands maybe blocked or challenged. Is something that you couldn't do previously, and now the doors are opening and you're stepping in, experiencing something that you absolutely love. So yeah, that's why we have the lag. It's something that you wished for, you hoped for with the Star, something that you love, but it was on pause, or you weren't able to really reach it. And we see that this month there is a new beginning in this area. You're going to be very happy with this new experience, Libra. Maybe this is where you meet this interesting person. Who knows? Now this experience, for example, with Mercury in Sagittarius, could be traveling, right? It could be visiting a place that you have not visited before. Now, with the lag and manipulation here, I feel that there is some sort of, I don't want to say scare. Scare is a scary word, or it's not the appropriate word for this reading that I'm seeing. It's like we can see that during the month you're preparing for that surprise, for that exciting new experience. You're talking about it, you're really happy, and you're being offered this experience with a lot of respect with the Hierophant here. maybe your job is making you travel. And with the star, not only is this a hope or a dream coming true for you, but you're really being taken and respected in very high regards as you're given this opportunity. But the issue here, with the last quarter waning water moon, there's a lot of emotions about something that's supposed to work that is not working. So you have the lizard and the pitcher plant. So you know the pitcher plant is a carnivorous plant, and it catches insects and animals in this pitcher-like thing that it has. And the interesting about this card with the lizard is that sometimes when the lizard by accident drops their tail into one of these pitcher plants, it's able to cut it off and regrow another tail. So what I'm seeing in your reading here, in order to go through with this experience, you have to prepare something. If this is traveling, for example, you have to prepare your maybe passports or your papers, bank statement, whatever it is. And we see some sort of scare happening. Things supposed to go well, but in the middle, maybe they tell you your passport's taking longer than it should, and there's a travel time, or that all the papers that you required are there, but one paper for your bank statement, there's an issue. You need to adjust your ID. You lost your ID and you need to renew it, something of that sort. And so there's an initial scare, because we're reading the energy of this month. So we see you focusing a lot, trying to figure something out during the month to make that work. So yeah, there is an open opportunity and you beginning to an exciting journey. A little scare happening here for a reason. With the Fates card coming up, Libra, this scare is happening for a reason. It is pushing you to maybe prepare some certain papers that you were neglecting in the past. It's teaching you about the system so that you are always prepared whenever you get into this new experience. Or shedding some light on some things that you weren't noticing in the past. All in all, with the Fates card in conjunction with the Ace of Swords, your mind is being illuminated about how things work exactly, what you need to be prepared for, to always be prepared. But all in all, no worries, Libra. You are definitely going to go through this amazing experience this month. You're really going to enjoy it. And your cards with the High Priestess, there's a lot of secrecy. There's a lot of you finding out and enjoying it when it's time, because sometimes enjoying a surprise isn't a surprise unless you don't know what's gonna happen, right? So this is what I see in your cards, Libra. Wishing you a wonderful month. May you be blessed. And that was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book. Libra, this book could really help you out in your journey. It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate. You won't waste time reading it, but you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. And so if you're interested in that, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. And by the way, now there's also an audiobook if you love and enjoy audiobooks like me. And Libra, love you very much. We'll leave you enjoy the month. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.